Hello, welcome to Secret of Self Shaman. We're going to be doing this. I'm just trying to make sure that we've got a good view here for y'all. We're going to be doing this wonderful thing called love reading. So I'm going to be doing several readings and breaking them up: love, finance, career, and health and spirituality. So um, I'm going to start off with this love reading, and it'll be one reading and so forth. So if you like this setup, please let me know in the comment section down below, or like, share, and subscribe, babies. So here we go. Love reading. Let's do it. What does love got to do with it here? Let's see. I feel like I need to tell y'all my name, Tracy. Secret of Self Shaman. The reason why I made this channel was to, one, develop a skill. Two, I feel like a lot of people need to be heard and what they're going through, and that you're not alone. Okay, sweet angels. So this is my gift to you, is that I'm right here with you, baby. Okay? So this is going to be an overall energy. These are these beautiful goddess cards. This is my first oracle deck I ever got. So many years ago. I think about 15 years ago. So what overall energy for the love reading? This is a full-blown love reading, please. So we have Ishtar. Gosh, I love that one. I've got to put this up so you can see it. So the overall energy here, guys, is that, yeah, you're really locking down on basically what you're wanting here in love, in a relationship, even a love relationship within yourself. It says, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So this is, I see this pretty strongly, okay? I see that this is more mental, your mental, um, this is very mental constraints, okay? I'm going to put this actually up here. Mental constraints. So mental constraints, what I mean by that is, yeah, a lot of y'all need to put a golden light around y'all when you're thinking about putting up boundaries. A lot of us have to go through this almost like anger in order to say these are our boundaries, especially in love. But you're actually doing that, formulating that. And what's beautiful here, guys, is that you are doing this with grace, okay? You're doing where you're able to be open enough and also have this boundaries. And then you have Aphrodite, um, which is Aphrodite. So it's the inner goddess. So, God, I love this story. But if you, I don't have, that's another whole nother video. But I would look up the story of Aphrodite and hear her story. It's not about her, but what she did. Okay, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self care, and appreciating your divinity. So, this tells me right here that you're starting to be softer, kinder to yourself, the sacral chakra piece of who you are. Okay, so this is your overall energy. So let's dig a little bit deeper here, okay? And see what we got going on. We're going to go with these cards first. I just got these cards in and I love them. Oops. Okay, hold on a second. I want to know what your overall emotion is. What is the overall emotion here in love? I actually made these cards for my psychology practice, my therapy practice, and I just love them so much. So this is basically your emotions and kind of the meaning here, okay? So you got a lot of emotions going on here. Some of y'all might be feeling a sense of depression, okay? So they're wanting me to, okay. So you're back and forth, that's how it feels. So here's motivated. Okay, excuse the writing. Motivation. So you are motivated to put up these boundaries. Oh, here's rejection. Okay, so if you look in the back of this card, so the primary emotion here when you're feeling rejected is fear. It also looks like you're alienated or you're inadequate. So those things might be, you might be feeling rejected about. And this is what is motivating you to create this space of boundaries. And you're trying to figure out how to be open enough but also maintain a structure around you. These are just belief systems and rules that we put in place. That's it. And then we have this, you're accepted, okay? So this motivated, accepted, this is I think that you usually need to take, you feel like you need to take physical action when you are putting up your boundaries. And in order to feel accepted and motivated, you have to be physically acting. And so here's this curiosity piece, which is, it's a shift from fear. Okay. So this is basically your emotional well being right now in love. Okay. Or your love relationships. And when you get, this is the only way to move yourself out of a fear state of mind, is to be curious. You won't feel rejected if you start being curious about the situation. So if you're feeling inadequate or alienated, why is that happening? There's something that's going to spur this sense of curiosity that's going to create these boundaries. It might be just that, but you are going to be motivated and accept this motivation and your boundaries. And I think I'm not 100% sure, the 100% sure here. Um, we develop boundaries because of this rejection piece, okay? And it motivates us to get curious about why this is happening when we go through a lot of pain. So hopefully this makes sense. And I feel like this, you know, motivated and accepted piece is over here in this inner goddess card. Okay, Ishtar is such a beautiful. This is one of the gods and goddesses, but I see her or him as a white lion. Okay, in my meditation. So just a little tidbit about me. So let's dive a little bit deeper here in this beautiful love thing. This life that we call love. It's almost like you're trying to just start from scratch. What does this mean? Okay, so we have, I love these cards. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. So this is judgment. You're heeding the call. So this is about renewal, awakening. So all judgment is that simple, is that we're becoming aware. And this is the reading is already going into that type of state. So do you see these two different types of pictures? Is that they're turning away from each other, and this particular picture is all, form fitted, very well, put together. This one here is just letting everything loose. So you're deciding, just like I said, you're trying to be open and free and be also constrained. Okay, so you are becoming aware of these two different types of hats that you have to wear or that you wear, and you're trying to get comfortable in this aspect. Okay, and here is the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is such a beautiful energy here. Okay, so I think a lot of y'all have been feeling a lack of passion when it comes to this love relationship, meaning that you're not really feeling this motivated piece, okay? Because there's no commitment. Okay, you need a passionate commitment. And when people are very passionate about their love life or their partner or whatever, there is no stopping. The awareness piece here is just so beautiful and blissful, okay? And then, but what's happening is that you're having to learn some kind of structure from yourself or for yourself in order to have this freedom. It kind of reminds me of like when you meet someone for the first time, they don't really know the deep part of your playfulness, and that the way that you are until you move forward. And but this awareness piece is that you've been going down that road, and you end up with this rejection or an alienation, and you've been curious. I think that this has been something that's been very hard for you to kind of see and be aware of, because you've been aware of it just a little bit, but now it's so prominent. And then usually you shut down, and when you this rejection or this feeling, that feeling comes, and you get in this despair, this kind of depressive type of energy. Okay. And so all that's happening, my sweet little angels, is that you are um, it's almost like you're testing out. It's like this temperance energy, this Sagittarius energy. You're testing out and getting comfortable with, how flowing and open you need to be, and how it's not necessarily closed, but more of, hey, this is where I stand in my structure of my being and my relation to my environment and my existence, and I'm attracting in. I'm starting to have this idea that of what it is that I want. And before I get to know someone, or if you're already in a relationship, you're trying to recreate that contract. And then we have the radiant light, the sun. Okay, so this means that, okay, another story I'm getting here too is that you could have been so restrictive that you haven't let your hair down. Okay, but I feel like the majority of you is that you basically felt like you were doing the right thing and taking the right path, but it kept ending in this. And it's not that someone did reject you, it's that they ended up being there when you started creating boundaries. Okay, and then here you have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is amazing energy. Okay, you're looking for someone, or you're creating this within an existing partnership that says, listen, I'm deeper in my subconscious mind now, and I have become aware of this judgment, and now I'm ready to create a new sense of love and enjoyment, and a deep passionate beginning. And you can do that with the same partner. Like if you've been with someone for a long time, you can actually recreate. So we all shift and change throughout our lives, and our relationships are no different. We make a big mistake when we get with a partner and commit to them or with them. We think it's supposed to stay the same, but it's not true. You don't ever stay the same. Everybody is always developing. This is a big message for you. Okay, yeah. And so here, um, this is the King of Cups. Okay, but in reverse here, it's repressed. So it's basically emotional immaturity. Okay, so this is what you've been kind of dealing with, and this is what this guy looks like. Okay, or this energy, this female or male, overly emotional, moody, focusing on inner feelings, manipulative, withdrawn, and ghosting. Okay, so this is like a ripple effect, but you now know this energy, and now you're ready for this energy, which is this emotional mastery. Okay, and a masculine type of energy, which is basically being, no drama, things like that. And either you've come from that kind of relationship, or this is what has been manifesting in your love relationships, and now it's time that you get to the opposite side. Same thing here. So you're learning and becoming aware of I'm wanting passion. I want to be able to grow with someone, but no one taught you how to grow. Okay, in a relationship, whether it's just been one person, or the same person, over and over again, repeated patterns, or if it's been multiple relationships that you've been in. Either way, you have to go through this love phase of development that says you are becoming aware. Because when you're getting hurt, you've got to get into this curious mindset. That's the only way that your brain will be able to get and shift out of fear. Okay? That is scientific. Okay, so this is making amends. Okay? And this is basically this feeling of defeat. So either someone is going to get what you're putting down, and your boundaries, saying, hey, excuse me, yeah, y'all are releasing a lot of stuff here. When you're basically in this shift of someone is recognizing, here are my boundaries. I am open and loving. I don't have to be angry to, or get into a rage to force my boundaries on the people around me. This is got like goddess, empress type energy, because you no longer are fighting the fight of defeat. You are shifting your energy. You have done that. It looks like you've already done that. And let's see here. I think we want one more card here. Look, change it. This is a big deal. And you're surprised by this, okay? You are not going to settle for anything less, okay? Look, and here's the Four of Swords. Look how beautiful that is. I don't know why that freeze. Sorry if that froze. Here's this beautiful Four of Swords. Going within, saying, this is what I want. Bring it to me, and whatever happens tomorrow, then that's just kind of going to be what it is, and I'm willing to face that, okay? That is, and look, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands, making a plan, okay? Vision, opportunity, decisions, future planning. You've decided it, okay? That you're no longer in this energy or wanting to be in this energy of pain. That's just over. You decided to build a new chapter. This is awesome. I just want to get a little bit more here. Okay? I just want to get a little bit more energy. To kind of give us... There you go. Yep. You're wanting something a little bit more tender. Okay? Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay? But even with your soulmate, when you think it is, you need to be paying attention to any signs that are saying, hey, be cautious, okay? So this might feel great here, but you also, again, this just keeps going back to this boundary piece, and that no matter what, you're going to fulfill your destiny as far as it comes along with a relationship, whether it's going to be with the same person that you are with now or thinking about. This is the thing. Okay, I'm going to tell you this story about this beekeeper. This beekeeper right here loves bees, loves the honey it produces, loves all of those things. However, the beekeeper knows that they have to they have to prep before they interact with these bees, okay? So that's why the beekeeper, even though they don't fear the bee, which is the bees are love, they basically have to, prepare themselves. This is the boundary piece. So here's two stories here. One, if you feel like you have to get in like you have to really center yourself and really get into an armor of protection of, okay, I've got to protect my energy when you are engaging with a person, that means that this is a no-go. That is a red flag, okay? On the softer side of this thing, so if you have to get all bundled up in order to be around someone that you feel like that you love and care for, that's a red flag. However, you as an individual need to say, hey, here are some boundaries that I feel that are pretty common and pretty normal. Like, I shouldn't have to be worrying about when I leave you that you're going to, like, what is going to come out of this? Like, what are you doing? If you're constantly worrying about the bees and what they're doing and oh my gosh, how am I going to be able to protect myself from, this, what if they go and sting a million people, whatever? That is, that's a very red flaggy. That's very red flaggy, okay? So, but on the flip side, the healthy aspect of this, right? Because there's always a yin and a yang, or the one end of the spectrum and another, is that you want to be in love. However, you have that ability, but you also need to know what kind of clothes that you're going to wear, right? What kind of environment do you need to be in order to be able to be comfortable with your boundaries, to be able to be open? That's a question that you need to ask yourself. You need to get curious about that, okay? Hopefully that made sense, my sweet angel. Okay? So let's kind of move on here. What I want to know... Oh, that's not ready for this either. Man, wow, this is weird. So let's just dive a little bit deeper with some some of these passionate physical cards, okay? Tarot cards. I feel like a lot of y'all like just either got confused or you've been confused about how to approach a situation here without being angry or being like scared or something. That's our okay. So moving right along, can we tell us a little bit more about this love reading? Okay, we have the Chariot here. Okay, again, I'm feeling like whoever this is about, I feel like it's like a double-edged sword because some of you, this person is very loving, kind, whatever, but then it's like almost like a switch that all of a sudden, I mean, just at any given moment out of nowhere, and you're never really expecting it, just like is cruel or something. Here, yeah, here's this Four of Swords. Like you can be going along and whatever, and then all of a sudden, it's like, man, what is this energy? I need just a little bit more. This Four of Swords, this is a Four of Swords. And here's the Chariot. So this is about honoring how far you've come and where you're going and everything that you've developed. I mean, this is this boundaries, the Four of Swords. So this goes back to me, telling you that whatever is supposed to be, you need to stand your ground in this boundary piece. No matter what it will be, it will be. So whether that means the death of the relationship or, that you can live together. Here's the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of y'all, kind of are sad, but you're trying not to be because you have so much going for you at the same time. It's not like this deep despair, but more like this. Yeah, maybe you're rejecting something. Here's the Queen of Chalices. So we have this is the King of Cups, and this is the Queen of Cups here. It's almost like you're missing the physical aspects of this. You're worried about it. Okay? But it's just this feeling of being left out somehow or another. But you're trying to really rely on spirit. Yeah. Whoever this person is, made you feel, or you felt like this was like the cream of the crop. But they've just little by little been taking pieces of you. Yeah, and this is something that's very repeated here. And you've decided, it looks like, to walk away. But you thought something was going to really grow here for you. Yep, and that this person was going to turn out to be an emperor. Okay? And all they ended up being is someone that just really wanted to just kind of have you in this, almost like this was some kind of entertainment. Man. So let's see. What does the viewer here need to... What do they need to know about this situation? I feel like at one time there was a lot of emotional love here. Yep, your hard work is paying off. That means that you've been doing the work here. I've been seeing this a lot on the collective. Yeah, again, you're having a hard time, viewer. You're having a hard time figuring out when to be emotional and when not to be here. And that in a relationship should not be. You should be able to, that goes back to this beekeeper analogy that says, okay, if you have to constantly, before you see someone or even think about seeing this person, whoever this is, and you have such high anxiety and you're like trying to, make sure that you're protected in all aspects, or an idea or a person or whatever this is, you're trying to like reshape this energy of this anxiety. And I'm telling you, if someone has put you here, like they act like they're this, like they have it all. They're this like emperor type of person, but when they're creating an energy between y'all that's making you feel lost, left out, rejected, it's time to move away. And it shows here that you have either set an intention to move toward this stronger sense of boundary. Yeah, so this is a new start is coming. So this new moon that's coming up, we're having a solar eclipse, I think on the 30th of April. This is going to be a major shift. So the closer and closer it gets, the more and more you're going to be relieving yourself of this feeling of rejection. You're even going to get out of this curiosity piece. And I think that you're even almost really into this acceptance piece. Yeah, conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So, all right. So what this is saying, at the bottom of the deck, we have luck is on your side, by the way. So what this is saying, my sweet little angels, is that so we have a new moon eclipse coming on the 30th, and then soon after that we have a full moon eclipse. Okay? So during this time, this basically all of this yuckity yuck in between, you become aware. You've decided to take this path. You've decided that you're not going to close yourself off to love. And here is this inner goddess. You are going to be able to have boundaries and this loving, playful, wonderful energy of love that you've always wanted. Okay, this card just flipped out. Look. And this it says, don't let your pride get in the way. So full moon and Leo. So by the time you hit the Leo season, you're going to have all the confidence that you need to either stay in this situation and it be corrected. Either way, it has to be corrected, or you're going to be moving on. Okay? Wow, that's pretty awesome, peoples. Okay, so let's kind of get a love message. Okay? All right, that's really a lot. Hold on a second. Okay, so here, this card right here, I freaking love it. Hopefully you can see that. It's so, look at that beautiful full moon. You're going to feel love all around you. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It says surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And then we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. This is talking about the relationship with yourself, okay? You want to feel this when you're with a partner, not what are they doing when they're not there. And even when they're there, you're going, okay, what is it? That's just a lot of confusion. There's so many cards here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, do you know that 6 is a love number? So we have twin flames, your passion ignites. We have life. This twin flame card is not saying, okay, this is your twin flame. This twin flame card is saying balance. You are balanced. Okay? So life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads, my sweet angel. This is I'm telling you what, you need to get, this reminds me of sound clearing. Not sound clearing. Listen to certain vibrational tones, okay? They're free. They're everywhere. Yeah. Your vibration is shifting like crazy. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of love and life and love. Romance, Cupid arrows strikes. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. It's up to you, my sweet baby. Sexual union. These are the best cards ever. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. Wow. What is some advice for my viewers, my sweet little viewers? Yeah, you've been locked in to this vision. And whoever this person you've been dealing with has just been speaking everything. And you've been trying to get to have it whole because they kept saying or acting like this is what they wanted, and you've separated yourself from that, and now you no longer are allowing this person to do that to you. Wow. You have energy. So here, this card, meaning y'all might be having a loss of energy throughout the day or for the next 13 days. Okay. So so this is basically something you can say to help build your energy when you're feeling really low or you're getting zapped back into this feeling alienated. Energy. So all light inside my fire divine, energy fill me, make me shine. Okay. Here we have letting go, and it's a number 6. Letting go, allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. Okay? That's where you're going. You see these two people are now, they're back to back. This is the old way. You were feeling this is now the new way. Okay? Safe travel. God, look, and today is the 22nd. The 22nd of April, the 22nd card, and it's the year of 2022. So safe travel. So let this, from going from this hard, boundaries of being hardened to this inner goddess of freedom. So this is me saying a prayer to you, reader or viewer, that I hope that this travel from here to this harshness, to this rejection, to this motivation and to the acceptance for you to travel safely in your mind, your body, and your spirit. And just listen to my words. Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. That's from you to me and me to you, sweet angel. And look, so here you have, this is going to be you. The best possible decision. Can y'all see that, guys? This is you. You went from this and this to now this. This is where you're landing. Okay? You are wonderful and kind and deserve the kind of love without any worry. Okay? All right, so let's pull some angel oracle. So, man, I hope that this helped y'all in some way, guys. If it did, please let me know. I know that the road to love is, or when you're in love, on the road to love, trying to find love, it is one heck of a ride, okay? So let's see what we get for you. And then we'll close this bad boy out, okay? Okay, either a lot of people are watching this or something. I need to be mindful not to be, it's okay if you seep back into your old ways, but when you do that, Spirit's going to be real keen on snapping you right back out of it, I promise, okay? So here's a yes or no question, or whatever question that you might have. Look at that. Do you see that? I didn't realize that flipped over. I thought it was a part of the card. So right in the middle it says not the right time. Something is being very separated here right now. Okay? So, I'm just going to divide these up. So, this might be a question and this might be a question. Okay? Or they might roll together. So, let's just see. So, the first one here is ask your angels. Your angels are saying no. Oh my gosh, look. Your angels are saying there's something better. There's something better that you're going to be given. Gosh, you got to love that. This side, whoosh, don't stop and listen to your intuition. So you are hearing your angels and your guides or whoever, God, whoever you want to call that. You are, don't stop listening to moving forward, okay? And the world will be yours, sweetie. Your heart is going to come into this beautiful inner goddess, okay? That's exactly what they're saying. I hope that this helped y'all in some way. I love to love you, sweetie. Bye.